Stuart, what's 2 plus 2?
uh, 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 um, um, uh, was um, uh,
Never mind, it's 9.
Welcome to another episode of We Suck at Everything Presents Show and Tell. I'm Stuart. No Brian this week. We're doing a little bit of a different video. He's going to do his stuff in the second half of the video, and I'm going to show you my stuff in the first. It's just, if anybody doesn't know, we live in a very different towns. It's a little bit of a slog to get here, so sometimes we just don't get together to record, and we forget we need shit sometimes, and we don't want to miss a deadline because we're that committed to the show. Yeah. So, for anybody who doesn't know, we are switching. We finished our hobby. If you listen to episode 19, we finished cooking, and we're moving on. We're moving on to something else, and that something else, I hear you ask, is animation. And yeah, so we're gonna try. Oh, I just punched the microphone. Uh, we're going just a little bit different. We're taking it just a little bit out there. We've done from the start. We've done whittling, we've done crochet, we've done poetry, and we've done cooking. So we're trying to like stray away. I use my hands too much in videos. We're trying to stray away from the crafty section, and we're moving straight into an art, and that's animation. And both of us have always been interested in animation, and we feel like we're taking branching paths and diverse enough paths that it's going to be a worthwhile watch and listen. So Brian's going to be doing 2D animation, and you'll hear about that later in the video. And for me, I'm going to be doing claymation. I thought I'd take a little bit of weirder, what do you call it? What's the word I'm looking for? Weirder attempt, I guess. Yeah, I'm going just a little bit different. I've always loved claymation. I've always been enamored. I remember, well, growing up, I grew up in Britain. I grew up in Scotland, and we always used to watch Wallace and Gromit, and it was, I don't know, I loved it. It was my favorite. It was one of my favorite things to watch. Um, and I remember I watched a documentary like a long time ago about it, and it was something 1 second the animation took like 3 weeks, and I was like, holy shit, that's a lot. that's a lot of time. So then I'm like, well, fuck it, I'll just take the most time consuming of all animation styles, and I will try it in whatever how many ever weeks we're gonna do it. Yeah, I don't know. It's just and then like I just love watching claymation, and which is funny because I've never seen the Rudolph Christmas claymation. I know everybody tells me you need to watch it. I watch it when I'm getting ready. But like I used to watch Pingu, I used to watch Meow Mao, I used to watch Clangers, which I don't think is technically claymation, or maybe it is. I don't remember it very much. I haven't watched it in a while. Like I said, Wallace and Gromit. I love Nightmare Before Christmas, and then deviant deviant miles away from that. I used to, as a teenager, I used to watch Newgrounds, as I'm sure every teenager did. I used to be obsessed with Newgrounds. I would go in there every day after school. And Nux, probably doesn't mean anything to a lot of people, but to me, it was a David Firth, Salad Fingers, and more importantly, Burnt Face Man, and Nux. And Nux was a claymation guy, a big claymation, the biggest claymation guy, I think, on the internet. Still to this day, I'm not sure if anybody else was really doing claymation, and they were really simple. They were really rudimentary. They were really basic. It was just little like semi-humanoid figures getting into really violent altercations. But to me, in my teenage brain, hilarious. It was the funniest shit, and I still watch them with this. I showed them to my kids. It's just they were great. I couldn't get enough of them. So if you haven't watched Knox, he's all over YouTube as well. He's not as popular anymore. He does some great green screen stuff, which is so random. But his big thing was claymation, and I loved it. And I used to want to always try it. So like this is the perfect opportunity for me. Because if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. And that's what this again. I think we hammer this point in everybody's heads over and over and over and over again. It's that if it wasn't for this podcast, we wouldn't be trying this shit. And this is our chance. We take a chance, try the things we've always wanted to try. And always be like, yeah, that's silly. I'm a 30-year-old man, and I'm going to be playing with clay in front of a fucking webcam for 6 weeks for people's entertainment. You can't get much sillier than that. So let me show you. I just got my supplies in a couple of days ago. Let me show you the stuff I brought. Let me show you what I got here. Let me show you. Let me show you, and let me tell you. So, okay. So first of all, I ordered this. I seen it online for like $15, and it was 24 different clay colors. So I'm like, oh, that should be plenty. That should be plenty of clay. But I didn't check. Silly me, didn't check how much clay was in each of these little baggies, and they're 1 ounce, so they're super fucking tiny, man. They're really small. There's not much to them, but I can still get some stuff done with these. The thing I like about this is I've never seen clay quite like this in my whole life. It's weird. It's almost like polystyrene. It's so light and airy. Like, look at that. I mean, it's probably hard to tell on the camera just how light this is, but there's like seriously nothing to it. It's so bizarre. I love the texture. It's something I'm going to have a really good time playing with, but then it's super stringy as well. Like, it's really hard to break. See that? Look at that. It's really hard to break. It doesn't break easy, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. But I got some pottery tools, which should make separating it and sculpting it and all that stuff just a little bit easier for me. So I don't know what any of this stuff does. This guy, I don't know. It's like the mascara brush from hell. I know what that's supposed to be. But all these little tools will obviously be used in the sculpting process. And I'm not like my claymation isn't gonna. I'm not a good artist. I never claimed to be arty. So it's gonna be very rudimentary. But I hope it'll be entertaining. Each podcast I'm gonna try to have an accompanying short claymation video, so that when you're finished listening to the podcast, you can jump over to the YouTube and you can go watch it. So I'm hoping that'll work out. I don't know the process. I haven't done this. I plan to make like a 1-minute video each week, maybe shorter. Again, brand new claymation user, so if people are like, fuck you think you're gonna make a new claymation video every 2 weeks? Yeah, I fucking do. What are you gonna do about it? So yeah, I don't know. I'm still doing a little research. I don't know quite. So basically, all I understand for claymation is you strike your pose, and then you take a picture, and then you move it a tiny little bit. That's a lot. I moved that way too much. And then you take another picture, and then you move it a little more, and take another picture, move it more, and then you put all the pictures together. So I don't know actually what software I have to use to put all the pictures together. I'm guessing like any movie making thing, or maybe Flash or something. I really don't know. Or maybe just like a slideshow. Probably just like a slideshow app. I really don't know. And then I want to do voiceovers, and I'm not really sure how that works. I might just have to storyboard it, take a bunch of pictures, and then try and time how long each line will be, or record the lines beforehand and then animate. Probably that would be, actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, that's probably the smartest way to do it, would be record all the lines and then see how long each line of dialogue takes, and then animate around there. Hey, I just solved one problem, guys. So that's super cool. So I'm going to pass you along to Brian now, and he's going to show you his 2D animation and his software he's going to be using. So the first claymation episode will be going up somewhere like around the first Sunday of February. I think that's February 5th or something. So that'll be the first claymation video. But right now, like, just because you're not seeing the claymation happening, like, this show and tell is us starting it. As of today, we are starting our animation. So we have 3 weeks to bring you something cool, hopefully. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos, and go forth and suck at everything. Bye. Oh crap, that's a 12 minute.
Hello guys, it's Brian from We Suck at Everything, and today I'm going to be talking about animation. It is our new hobby This is our show and tell, and I kind of wanted to give you guys a run up of the programs I'm going to be running, and kind of give you guys an idea of just what all is going to go into this, why I chose this, because this was actually my choice between me and Stuart. And so let's get started. Okay, so this is the first program I'm going to be using for animation. It's called GIMP, and basically, I don't know if you guys remember Adobe Photoshop, or if you guys ever used it. I used it in high school, kind of a little bit. I took a digital arts class, and I loved it. I did some work on that. It was super fun, but that's part of what influenced me to pick up animation this late. I mean, I haven't done Photoshop in 9 years now, I guess. 10 years, I guess. But anyway, so this is very similar to that. It's a free program called GIMP. And basically what I'm going to be doing with that is I'm going to be drawing the image that I want on here. And then I'm going to be turning it into, hopefully, a decent animation. Now, the animation program I'm going to be using is called Blender, and that's this here. You can do 3D modeling on it, and you can do 2D modeling on it. And just opening it was super duper intimidating. So I'm going to have to watch a few videos on YouTube to figure out how to use this program, because I've never used anything like it before. So it should be fun. I picked animation for this go around, and a lot of the reason for it is I'm a terrible artist. We talked about doing like painting, drawing, and I am really, really bad at those kinds of things, I think. And I know that, that's what We Suck at Everything's all about, but I wanted to take it, of course, just a step farther and not only draw things, but animate them to further my skills in that direction. But I've always wanted to be able to draw. I've always wanted to be able to do something cool like that, but that takes me to like video games, which is something I really enjoy doing. Play a lot of video games, and of course, with video games, animation. Not that I think I'm going to go out and build a video game or anything, but this would be a cool skill to learn, I think. A cool skill to pick up. And I chose the computer version of it because I think that it'll be more my style. Stuart, he did the claymation, which you guys already watched him talk about that a little bit. That I'm really looking forward to that. I thought that was a really bold choice on his part because it's just going to be so cool. Anyways, but yeah, so back to me. This is about me, not about Stuart. Fuck you, Stuart. No, I'm just kidding. I love you, buddy. No, so I'm really excited about doing this Blender and GIMP to just make an animation. My first animation, I don't know if I want to talk about it. Fuck it, I'll talk about it. Okay, so my first animation basically is going to be our cover photo. And they always say that, one of the first animations you need to do is a ball bouncing. So what I want to do is, bounce a ball on top of our cover letters, the letters from our cover photo, and as it hits them, I want the letters to change color and then change back. And I'm going to put the bouncing, hopefully, to our introduction music, because I think it'll be super cool and really difficult. But anyways, I really hope you guys enjoy this. This hobby is going to be a lot different than the other ones because I'm going to be having to show you guys my projects on our YouTube, so I'll be posting those to YouTube probably when I finish them. Just simple animations. We'll see how complicated it gets. I don't know. Maybe I'll challenge myself. I don't know. Anyways, it should be a good time. We'll see. Like I said, this looks super intimidating, but it should be. I'm hoping it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to find out. Come along in the journey with us. Enjoy, and go forth and suck at everything.